Hello again, Star Wars and unboxing fans. Welcome to another episode of Darthtuba's Star Wars Unboxing Show. I'm your host, Darthtuba. Remember, you can always like and subscribe to my videos on my Darthtuba channel. Darthtuba is 2 words on YouTube. And you can follow me on Twitter at Darthtuba. And email me, darthtuba77@gmail.com. And like and be a part of the Darthtuba's Star Wars Unboxing Facebook page. I always mess that up. I don't know why. And keep on the lookout for some live videos that we'll be trying from time to time with different formats. So, today, I'm going to be back on the Lego kick, but this time in a little bit of a bigger way, with this. This is Lego item number 75140. The Renaissance. I like that. The Renaissance. No, the Resistance Troop Transporter, okay? This is from Star Wars The Force Awakens, and it's the ship that kind of comes in on Takodana after Maz Kanata's castle is destroyed by the First Order and they kidnap Rey. This ship comes in with Leia, General Leia, on board, and I did feel that with the passing of Carrie Fisher, I have had Princess Leia a little more on the brain as of late, so I felt this is a good one to maybe dive into. Okay, so and just to give you a couple of other little pieces of background about it. Okay, again, it's item 75140. It includes 2 Resistance Troopers. All right, 2 Resistance Troopers, General Leia, and a little Admiral Akbar minifigure, which I'm absolutely in love with because I love Admiral Akbar. I think I did. He was my first cosplay. I went dressed as him back in 1983, and in a self-made costume. I was very proud of it. So, all right. So why don't we get right into it, and I'll throw on the high-speed camera, and we'll see this come together real quick. Okay? Here we go. Okay, so we're back, and we have created the Resistance Troop Transporter, and I gotta say, it was pretty cool to see a minifig of General Leia. Okay, General Leia right there, pretty cool. Put some close-up photos in at the end, and Admiral Akbar. And I think one of the coolest things about Admiral Akbar is that you'll see it in the close-ups. He actually comes with a mug, like. Why does he come with a mug? I guess he's an older admiral and he just has to have his coffee or some other adult beverage. When he's resisting, he just has to have that. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see why that is. Maybe it'll be explained in the next movie. It comes with 2 more Resistance Troopers, and then it has these items, which I guess are some type of a sled or device. I don't know. It's kind of weird, unless I am missing where they belong. Maybe it's underneath. It could be. I'm just not 100% sure. I'm looking at the box, and I'm not seeing them. So it makes me think that maybe they're supposed to be like a landing gear. So let me. We're doing this live, and again, I apologize. My, no, it doesn't. See, this has the stuff on the bottom there, which and the only thing I could think is that maybe either. They were meant to be. Yeah, it doesn't really look like it would fit that way. So, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they are. So, I'm going to call them little sleds. And I even put little controllers on them, like little grab sleds. Okay? So, I'm actually right away, I'm going to put one of the troopers. Kind of got the cool, sort of like. What's really cool about this ship, and you don't really know this from watching the movie. You have to kind of check it out from reading source material, making of books, art of books, that type of thing. But what's really interesting about this ship is that it was designed to be a put-together ship. Like it was a Frankenstein ship made up from different parts. And I think that's really, really cool. For example, this part right here is meant to be part of a B-Wing fighter. For those of you who remember the B-Wings from both Return of the Jedi, and I think they've made an appearance in Rebels. I think like part of this is meant to be pieces from a B-Wing fighter, and then just like another type of transport that they kind of mashed it all together, kind of showing the Resistance being very underfunded and kind of like the Rebellion was, 30, 40 years earlier. So I thought that was pretty cool little context. So has a little cockpit. You can put the little dude in there, okay, and get them all set up, and that's cool. Get in there. Get in there. Come on. There we go. And it closes. All right, and then it's got, of course, this upper part, the roof area opens up, and your characters can kind of be in there. I'd probably end up just putting the random soldier off to the side. I put Leia right in the front, right next to Admiral Akbar. Come on, dude, get in there. I know, you want your coffee, I know. There we go. And then you can close one, close the other, have the little lid shut, and then you can take it off, do what you want to do. It does have a firing set of missiles down here, which I am not going to use, only because I end up always losing it. So a lot of fun to put this piece together. A little bit bigger than what I've done in the past. And I do want to talk a little bit about this. For those of you that have not played with Legos since your childhood, if you're an adult, and you're thinking about getting into some of the collecting aspects of it. This piece is an awesome piece. It's a tool. And it's a tool that's used to help remove bricks from themselves, that type of thing. It's really cool, and I do not recall this being around when I was a kid. Maybe I'm misremembering it or remembering it incorrectly, but I don't think it was there. So, Lego, kudos to you. Good job. And it came in useful. And as far as the piece itself, it's always funny, the pieces that you get the boxes, and they always think they're going to be bigger than they are. At the end of the day, when you look at this, it is slightly smaller, not a lot smaller, but just slightly smaller than what you expect. But from a storage perspective, that's actually pretty good. So that's not a bad thing at all. So anyway, I'm going to put my little, maybe they go on top. No, they don't. But I'm going to put them up there for now, just because, why not? All right, so this is our Resistance transporter, and I hope you enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun to put together. I highly recommend it. I think they're still around, although I got to tell you, the Force Awakens Lego sets are starting to wrap up. Lego does not keep anything out forever. Everything that they put out is always got a shelf life. Eventually, they pull it back in. They don't sell them anymore. Some items, like really popular ships, like the X-Wings, TIE Fighters, Millennium Falcon, Death Star, they tend to find new life later on. This ship, I'm thinking probably won't. And I actually got this on sale. Not that there's usually any good sales for Legos, but I got a little bit of a percentage off on this. So if you look in your stores, check out Amazon, check out the big box retailers, you might actually find this. Again, if you want the number, it's 75140. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Darthtuba's Star Wars Unboxing Show. And again, if you like what you see, please share, spread the word, let people know about it. Let people, and one other thing I would ask is that if you stumble across this and you watch other shows, YouTube shows, podcasts, if you listen to, please, spread the word to them as well, so that they might be able to put stuff on their sites as well. But I also have a Darthtuba's Star Wars Unboxing page on Facebook, which you can check out. And as well as we have a few other places like Darthtuba, following me on Twitter as Darthtuba, and emailing me at darthtuba77@gmail.com. So, once again, thank you very much, and may the Force be with you.